gotta hear me.
Watch how you speak on my name, you know?
Hi, and welcome to the first episode of King of Opinions. I'm Dominic, and let's get started. So, we are in May, but it's freezing cold here in New Jersey. I don't understand. That's Mother Nature just telling us to keep the environment safe, I guess. But anyhow, just some good things that happen. So, since this is the first episode, I'm gonna go back a few weeks, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, just so that, you know, if you say, hey, he looks familiar, here's why. So, I went to Wendy Williams around 2 weeks ago on the 27th of April, and the special guest of that day was Nick Cannon. This was one of the first times that the Wendy Williams show has ever had a celebrity guest not only there for 15 minutes for their interview, but the whole hour. That means Hot Topics, Ask Wendy, stuff like that. If you haven't watched the show, check it out. It's really good. But it wasn't like one of my regular times that, you know, I go to Wendy. It was, you know, really special because not only did we, you know, see Nick Cannon, we actually got to like meet him, have conversations, shake hands. I was even able to hand him Mariah's CD so he could send to her so she could send back to me. So we'll see if that actually happened. He also followed me on Twitter, so there's my celebrity encounter of the week/month. So anyhow, back to real news. Janet Jackson is going back on tour. Now we all know that she postponed her Unbreakable tour last year around this time because her and her husband were going to start a family. Since then, she's given birth in January to a baby named Issa. I'm not sure if it's Issa Brandon Michael or Issa Michael Brandon. Michael is, you know, of course, Michael Jackson, and Brandon is her other brother who passed as a baby, who was actually Marlon Jackson's twin. So, not only did she announce that she was, you know, going back on tour, but before she started, she actually said that her and her husband were separating. So I'm gonna put that clip in right now for you. Wrong thing. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3.
Gosh, I look like I have bags under my eyes. Oh well. Hey you, baby, I do. Hey you guys, it's me, Jan. Just in case you don't recognize me, because I have put on quite a few since I had the baby. Can you please be quiet, Randy? Nobody's talking to you. Thank you. Since I had my baby. But I thank God for him, you guys. He's so healthy, so beautiful, so sweet, so loving, such a happy baby. That's my Isis. My Isis. This message was supposed to be about something else, but I'll get to that in a minute. I just want to keep it real with you guys for a second. Yes, I separated from my husband. We are in court, and the rest is in God's hands. Now for that something else. I'm continuing my tour as I promised. I'm so excited, you guys. So excited. Hey, you guys. Oh my gosh.
So, as you can see, Janet Jackson going back on tour, but back to the separation. So, she literally had her baby 3 or 4 months ago, and her and her husband are already separating. Now, we all already know Janet can't really, you know, I don't know if it's the whole, you know, marriage itself, but this is her 3rd marriage that hasn't lasted. I don't know if marriage isn't for her or what, but I do have an idea of what might have happened. So we all know Janet as the entertainer and the youngest Jackson of the Jackson clan. But when she got married, she kind of separated herself from that. Like, we didn't hear from Janet in a very long time, where fans were like, where is she? And they put a missing, you know, person report for Janet. Not seriously, but as a joke. So that's when she announced her Unbreakable World Tour and her 2015 album, Unbreakable. Since she was gonna go on tour, she was supposed to go on tour. She did go on tour, but when it came to going to the East Coast, and Janet fashion, she postpones it. Not cancels like she normally does, but she postpones it. I had tickets for the Philadelphia show. It got postponed But do I go, you know, save my ticket, or Beyonce's going on Formation World Tour? Do I go to the Formation World Tour? I think I'll go to the Formation World Tour. So I went and I got my refund. So when Janet did this, I was like, hold on, wait. Now I don't have a ticket. So I went. I was actually able to get tickets quite easily, which is, you know, really difficult to get tickets for the Wells Fargo Center because normally their website is always crashing. But they're slowly but surely fixing that problem, which is really great for people like me who are always buying concert tickets. So hopefully with this show, she changes her outfits, because I know in the beginning of the Unbreakable World Tour, she was wearing the same, you know, neck to leg ensemble, which was kind of like Mariah Carey's debut album. I need to see old school Janet. I need to see Velvet Rope, All For You Janet, where she's always in, you know, changing the costumes or bringing people up on stage and just getting down and funky like she normally does, you know. And since, you know, this is about Janet, well, not the whole episode, but, you know, a majority of it, because she is going back on tour in September. The album of the day or the week is the Janet album. The Janet album came out in 1993. It's Janet's 5th album, self-titled. And some of the songs on here is That's the Way Love Goes, If, Anytime, Anyplace. It's just an amazing album. So if you guys haven't heard it yet, remember it's Janet Jackson. Janet. So, speaking of, you know, pop and music, we're going to bring up Beyonce, because Beyonce has been on everybody's minds lately. Not just because we want to know when she's going to give birth, but because we want to know what's going on with this picture. Here's the picture.
And so begins the longest recorded diaper
Everyone is saying that Beyonce got her lips done. Let's see, does it go? Yeah. So, ever since, you know, Beyonce went to this event, and you can see here, her lips are really big. And the rumor was, did Beyonce get lip injections? Well, I'm going to answer that question for you. No. Beyonce did not get lip injections because she is not a Kardashian, she is not a Jenner, she's not Kim Zolciak. Beyonce is pregnant with twins, which means she's obtaining weight. Whether it's water weight, it doesn't matter. She's just pregnant with not one baby, but with two. So that whole, oh, she got lip injections, that needs to stop right now. Even one of her publicists was like, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves for even making up a stupid rumor like this. That's all I'm going to say about it, because we all know what it's BS. But Beyonce had everybody, you know, talking, because on April 23rd, it was the anniversary of Lemonade. So, of course, Beyonce releases Lemonade merch, but she releases a Lemonade box set. What does the box set contain? A 600-plus page hardcover coffee table book called How to Make Lemonade, along with the Lemonade vinyl, the first pressing with a lemon yellow vinyl. Here's the video. So, the box I had everybody excited for, oh my gosh, what is this about? I need to go buy it. So, when Beyonce put that on her Instagram, as you saw, I clicked the link and I go to order it, thinking it's like $50, maybe $100 just because of the book. No. $299, or with shipping, $311 and some change. How do I know? Because I bought it. Why, you ask that I bought it? Because it's Beyonce and it's Lemonade, and it's one of the best albums. You know, I don't know if you guys have heard it yet, but my fondest memories of when Lemonade came out, it was April 23rd, 9 o'clock, HBO. Could I watch it at home? No. Why? Because I was at work. But my boss let me watch it at the register. The people didn't care. They knew I liked Beyonce. But what I don't understand is why is it $300? Because as you can see, Solange has the same concept with her book, A Seat at the Table, which is a book of lyrics and picture art from her #1 album, A Seat at the Table, which features songs like Cranes in the Sky and Don't Touch My Hair. You know, that's also an amazing album. I don't know if you guys heard it yet, but you guys should check it out. So that's pretty much it with Beyonce news. Just an insight on what the show is about. Basically, King of Opinions is for you guys. So what I need you guys to do in order to get my opinion on situations, I need you guys to comment on what you guys are thinking about or what you guys want to know. So then I could put my input on it and tell you what I think about it. You know, hence why the name of the show is King of Opinions. So, you know, this is the first little episode of a little recap. I know a whole bunch more things have happened since, you know, the stories that I just told you, but this is just a little thing for me to start, just so I can get comfortable with the camera, get comfortable with talking to an inanimate object, which is not as easy as you guys think. And that's it. So hopefully you guys like and share. You guys could follow me on Instagram at the_artist_known_as_Dominic or DLALSTON13. Yeah. So have a good one. Check back next week. I'm gonna try to do a show every Thursday. I just have to get, you know, gather thoughts, and hopefully I could have different, you know, guests on my show, so then you could get two people's point of view of what you want to hear. So thanks again for watching King of Opinions. I'm Dominic, and check back next Thursday. See you then.
Couch or chair. Gerald thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I have standards that